coming my way to North Carolina, staring up the road and pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, the North Country winters keep forgetting me, and I lost my money playing poker, so I had to up and lay. But I ain't turning back to live that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train.
Who presents this woman to be married today?
My wife and I.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Thank you guys for coming today. Owen and Kathleen are so glad you've come here to celebrate the love that they have for each other and recognize and witness their decision to journey forward in their lives as marriage partners. It's a beautiful day. We're here at Springdale Farms. We have a lot of friends and family here with us today, and we have a few that would like to give a couple readings as we start our ceremony today. So before we get into that, I'd like to remind everyone that cell phones are great for pictures, but not for ringing during ceremony. So please take a second and do check that everything's turned off, and we'll get right into it. And nobody will be embarrassed or mortified later. But with that, the pause that you've taken care of that, Uncle Randy, would you like to come up and say a few words?
What a handsome group of people up here, out there in the bleachers. It's a family. And I'm Kathleen's, or I call her Leaner, but it's Kathleen. I'm her Uncle Randy. I'm from Anchorage, Alaska. But I was privileged to be there when Kathleen was born. I was privileged to be there when Kathleen started her first steps. And Kathleen's made a great journey along the way. And along her journey, she's had a lot of experiences, and she's met a lot of people. And she's just been part of our family. And it's a big extended family. If you know anything about the Bros, the Stenicks, and the Stalings, it's a huge family. And through Kathleen's experience and her journey, she's met the love of her life. And now we welcome another family to our family. So with that, they asked me for the pathway. There's a poem that Kathleen asked me to read. It's by Pablo Neruda. It says, "I love your feet because they have wandered over the earth and through the wind and water, until they brought you to me."
Thank you. That's right.
Tim.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Tim. This is what I couldn't read.
This is one.
Hello everyone. I'm proud to say that Owen is my dear friend from Penn State, and I just want to quickly read some Emily Dickinson. It's all I have to bring today, this and my heart beside, this and my heart and all the fields and all the meadows wide. Be sure you count, should I forget, someone the sum could tell, this in my heart and all the bees which in the clover dwell.
Thank you, Tim.
Very nice.
Thank you. You saved me.
Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Randy. Again, we're at Springdale Farms today, and I'm very honored that Owen and Kathleen asked me to be a part of this, of their special day, their special ceremony. I was thrilled and humbled that they asked me to officiate their wedding, and then I was terrified. So I started thinking, what am I going to say about two of the best people that I know? And I started thinking about the setting that we're at today, Springdale Farm. What a great venue that's so representative of the values I think that both Owen and Kathleen share that I think of. I mean, this is an organic working farm. Perhaps you've heard the chickens, you've seen some ducks, and of course all the wonderful vegetation that's growing around here. It's an organic farm. Its values are natural. They foster a sense of community. They have sustainability as a big practice here, and environmental and social responsibility, and I think those are values that you guys also share. And it's very representative of who you are. So I couldn't think of a better place. So that was my inspiration for the invocation, I suppose, for today. Farming, and I'm not a farmer, but I know a little bit about agriculture, and I know enough that there's a few parallels to farming that are similar to marriage. And bear with me on this. I promise it's going somewhere. Foundation of farming, of anything, of agriculture, is the soil. You have to have good soil to grow anything, and there's nutritional elements within the soil that nourish and enrich growth of the plants, many organic materials present. The foundation of your marriage is your love for each other, and the nutrition that you've given it, and all the little acts of kindness that you've done that have brought us here to this day. Everything from hiking and swimming in some of the creeks that you guys were hanging out with long ago when you're falling in love, doing morning chores for the other while one sleeps in, making coffee for the other, bringing someone a special CD on their birthday, waiting in line, knowing that was the right one to bring at the right time, and just those types of little things. All those little things are the nutrition that fosters the love of your foundation of your marriage. So the cool thing about that is the whole of all of those actions are greater than the sum of its parts. And that's what we're seeing here today is the foundation, the love, and you're going to need that in your marriage as you move forward together. Another element of Springdale is it's an organic farm. They don't use pesticides, they don't use chemicals or fertilizers. They try to do everything naturally and do it the right way. Again, very similar to how you guys, I think, represent each other and feel about each other in your life. But there's always outside weeds that are trying to get in between in the farms and invade the what's growing here. You're going to find this in your marriage as well. There's going to be outside influences that will try to peck away at you and tear you apart or just move you out of sync with one another and get you on an unnatural stability. And you got to work. You have to cultivate the love for each other throughout your marriage, the same way that you've gotten here to the point. Don't forget, it's not over now. It's just starting. So continue to be diligent about maintaining your love for one another, and remember that. And the last parallel that I'll talk about for farming and for marriage is there's a concept called permaculture that is where two different plants, when they're set next to each other, have a symbiotic relationship. One benefits the other. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. And apart, these two plants could never grow nearly as strong as they could as if they are growing next to each other and growing together. And they help each other out. And I can't think of a better example of that than looking at you two both here today. Your love for each other is beautiful. You help each other. You complement each other very, very well. And it's just a beautiful thing.
Thanks,
and so happy for you. And I'm sure you'll continue to grow strong together as you grow as one. Maybe one day be able to support many little saplings all around your garden as you continue to grow. So many saplings. So with that, the last pun that I'll make is let's make hay while the sun shines, and let's get down to the business of getting married. So if you guys want to stand and face each other, I'm going to read you a couple of long questions, and you have a response to have at the end of the question. So Kathleen, I'll start with you. Do you, Kathleen, take Owen to be your partner for life? Do you promise to walk by his side forever and to love and help and encourage him in all that he does? Do you promise to take time to talk with him, to listen to him, and to care for him? Will you share his laughter and his tears as his partner, lover, and best friend? Do you take him as your lawfully wedded husband for now and forevermore?
I do.
Owen, do you take Kathleen to be your partner for life? Do you promise to walk by her side forever and to love, help, and encourage her in all that she does? Do you promise to take time to talk to her, to listen to her, and to take care of her? Will you share her laughter and her tears as her partner, lover, and best friend? Do you take her as your lawfully wedded wife for now and forevermore?
I do.
Well, you have the rings. Place one ring on Owen's finger. Say, with this ring, I thee wed. In this hand.
With this ring, I thee wed.
And wait for that, not kiss yet. Put this finger on her left hand. Say, with this ring. This ring.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Ladies and gentlemen, by the power vested in me in the great state of Texas, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
We're walking out. Oh, goodness. Take that. Oh.